Noble Soul Wisdom is ready to start speaking. Fasten your seatbelt and hold on tight. It has been a long time coming for Noble Soul Wisdom to finally start speaking out. We have been waiting so long for this intellectual brother to start contributing to the political and social and cultural landscape of Black people in the US. We have needed his voice for so long. There are so many people who love to speak on these relevant issues, but never are able to give you every side of an issue. There have always been people who want to run their mouths and speak on Black issues when they do not have all the information. They do not have all the facts. Or sometimes they know all the facts, but they want to give you only the facts which support their narrow-minded positions. So many people get on their soapboxes, and they're not qualified to be heard. So many people want to project opinion as fact in their effort to confuse the Black community and persuade the community to follow their misguided positions. We have waited so long for an educated, intellectual, intelligent scholar who is well-versed in all of the issues that face the Black community to finally step up and address these issues in a very objective way. Whether the issue is political, whether the issue is social, whether the issue is cultural, from A to Z, we have been waiting for someone to step forward and call us out on hypocrisy, on all of our shortcomings, etc. And now is the time. The brother is finally ready to start speaking his piece and giving the Black community the desperately needed A to Z objective voice that we have needed for so long. Someone who possesses integrity. Someone with a moral compass. Someone who practices what he preaches, who actually and factually practices what he preaches. There are so many people in the Black community who contradict themselves in a variety of ways. We cannot continue to ignore the hypocrisy that comes out of the mouths of all of these so-called Black leaders, whether they have been elected or self-appointed. We cannot continue to be bamboozled by the likes of Barack Obama, Kamala Harris, and others. We have rising stars in the political landscape such as Jasmine Crockett, who is a fast-talking, intelligent woman who can be persuasive simply because of her sharp tongue. Not unlike Kamala Harris. But just because you wear 5 pounds of makeup and a bunch of fake hair and you have a sharp tongue, doesn't mean that you're right. It doesn't mean that your position is correct. It doesn't mean that what you're saying are facts. Let's stop confusing your opinion for facts. Because you said it so well, because you said it so quickly doesn't mean that you're right. When in fact, you are usually wrong. But most of the time it is your opinion, and your opinion is unfounded from a scientific standpoint. This is true with Kamala Harris and so many others. So this problem is pervasive, and it needs to be addressed analytically and with precision. The analysis needs to be surgical, raw and uncut. And that is exactly what we are going to get from the brother, Noble Soul Wisdom. So many people in the Black community who are aware of the existence of this brother have been eagerly and patiently waiting for him to start giving his speeches, to finally start speaking. To hear someone analyze a situation, to assess a situation, to evaluate political leaders and political entities, and do all of this objectively will undoubtedly be the breath of fresh air that the Black community so desperately needs. And now it is time to hear this brother speak. This is the heads up that we all need. Get ready, fasten your seatbelts, give your undivided attention to what this brother has to say, because his words will elevate and educate and uplift the Black community in order for us collectively as one unit to be able to progress. He is going to provide us with a roadmap to success. If only we choose to follow that sage, we will prosper. Progress through elimination is what he advocates. Brother Noble is going to identify all of the things that hold us back. The progress will come from the elimination of those things which hold us back. Hypocrisy is one of the obvious things that needs to be eliminated in the Black community. We all must lead by example, by good example. As our people like to say, not all money is good money. That is a metaphor to say that we must resist the temptation to do things that seem to be gratifying but which we know to be improper. So let us all give a warm welcome to our brother, Noble Soul Wisdom. Stay tuned for the first of many of the speeches that he will be giving in his video series. Go to his website for more information. Become a member or a follower. Become a subscriber. Participate in the discussion. It is through honest and objective and intellectual discourse that our community can become enlightened. But once we have the information, it is incumbent upon all of us to apply that information so that we can effect change.